Heather, got to ask you about Andy first. I'm sure you've heard the news. Just your reaction, really, because you've kind of grown up together, haven't you?
I actually only just heard because I've been practicing all day. But yeah, that's really sad to hear, especially because he's been such a role model in tennis in general, especially in British tennis, and he's just been a huge supporter of female tennis as well. And yeah, it's sad because he would be leaving not on his own terms, just because this is what life's thrown at him and he has no choice. So that's quite annoying. But yeah, I'm just grateful that I've been able to get to know him, share the court with him in Hopman Cup a couple times, and and the Olympics. Yeah, so yeah, he's an awesome person.
What's your favourite Andy Murray memory?
Favourite Andy Murray memory would be when he won Wimbledon for the first time. I wasn't there. I remember I was in San Diego and I was watching it, and when he started crying, I just started bawling my eyes out.
He certainly leaves a void, doesn't he, in British tennis? Is it up to other people to try and fill that gap that he's now leaving?
Yeah, I feel like, I mean, you can't replace him, because he's what he's done is amazing for British tennis. But yeah, we can all just try and do the best we can in our careers and keep trying to inspire other people and young people to play. But yeah, it'd be tough shoes to fill.
Mentioned his support for women. Kind of what's that meant, having the biggest name from your country, being so supportive?
Yeah, for sure, especially when boys are going to fight for boys because that's the field they're in. Girls will fight for girls because that's the field they're in. So to have like a guy fighting for women's rights is pretty cool.
What would it mean for you to get sort of deep into this tournament?
Oh, it'd mean a heck of a lot right now. I feel like the last year or two I've just not been doing as well as I should be or could be doing. And I've been working really hard, so I'm just sort of wanting the hard work to match the results. But the more I get older, the more I realise how mental it is and how the most important thing is just being confident in yourself and just, believing in yourself and being able to stay relaxed in those tense, important moments.
Why hasn't it worked, you said to this?
Probably because I'm emotional and, I need to just relax a bit more, not put too much pressure on myself.
But that's hard, isn't it? When the results aren't coming, it's really hard not to. Every match then sort of seems more important, doesn't it?
Exactly. So it's sort of a vicious cycle, and I just want to sort of get out of that cycle and just enjoy it more and not put too much pressure on winning, especially in the bigger tournaments.
It's like a pivotal time in your career because I think you fall out the top 100, don't you?
Yeah.
At some stage. So does this a sense that you've got to grab hold of this to make sure you don't slide further down the rank?
Yeah, that's the thing. So after this week I'll go back outside the top 100, and then in my mind I want to get straight back in immediately, but it doesn't always work out like that, so I have to just sort of be patient at the same time.
You were talking at the US Open about sort of trying to focus more on stuff outside the court and be happy, and that would help you relax on court. Is that kind of still your approach?
Yeah, definitely, because life's too short and you still need to live your life, and it can't just be serious all the time. So yeah, I'm definitely still trying to do that.
And I guess what's happened to Andy kind of shows that as well, doesn't it? That one injury and it can all be taken away from
you. Exactly. And life isn't all just tennis, so just to still enjoy and live life.
Did you do anything fun in the off season?
I had a really short off season this year. I just had 2 weeks off and then 2.5 weeks pre-season because I extended my year so I could make main draw here. And yeah, I just spent time with friends and family, really. It's what I always do. I was just at home.
I know you concentrate on this week, but the Fed Cup obviously next month will be a big event. So what's the hopes there? I mean, the first time on British soil for 20 plus years, isn't it?
Yeah, I'm really excited about that just because we've been so unlucky with the ties. 4 out of 4 ties have been away. So I'm really looking forward to playing Fed Cup in England, especially because I've been playing Fed Cup since I was 18 years old, so it's been a long time.
The Davis Cup success in Glasgow, that'd be great for the girls, wouldn't it, to have the home support in Bath?
Oh yeah, for sure. I did a little poll on my Instagram to see who was coming to Fed Cup, and there was a lot of people coming, so that's really exciting. Well, they said they were coming. I don't know if they actually are.
Does that give Britain an advantage playing at home?
I think for sure it helps playing at home, especially in those ties. So hopefully it'll help us.
Just thoughts on playing on Petra Martic first round?
Tough first round. She's a very good player, been around a long time, and really does well on the big stages and the big tournaments. So it'll be a tough match. She's a very complete player, but I feel like in women's tennis at the moment, and has been for a while, like anything can happen, and that's a really positive thing for the girls that aren't as high ranked.
Thank you. Cheers, thank you.
Thanks.